Well, hello there, my fellow rushers. How you been doing today? King Rex here, and today we're gonna be doing something new. Now, as you know, I made a poll on my community tab, and I asked you guys, which game should I include into my channel? And most of you, over 70% to be more exact, wanted to see BTT6, so I'm delivering it. This is now a part of this channel, but it doesn't mean that Kingdom Rush is abandoned, no. There's still gonna be primarily Kingdom Rush content, but we'll be sprinkling in some BTT6 every week. And yeah, I didn't really know what to do for today, so I decided to just beat Bloonarius on Elite. I've already beaten the normal one, it was a joke, but the Elite one, maybe he's not. As you can see, I've already tried the tier 1, but that was just to get some practice, then nothing else. It's on hard mode though, so that's something to be taken into consideration. And as you can see, we also have Open Greenfoot. That's the interesting thing about this map now, is that you can only use Oben as your hero of choice. You cannot pick anyone else, no matter what you do, which is kind of an interesting change from Ninja Kiwi. Adding up hero restrictions, that's some sort of progression, I guess. And yeah, basically, this is gonna be kind of like a guide video, but not really. It's just me messing around trying to beat it. Now, if you've been out of BTT6 for a while and you've missed this update, you probably don't know what a Bloonarius is. He's basically like a boss balloon, and it's an event that happens every week. And basically, after 37 rounds, or on round 40, the first Bloonarius is gonna appear. On Elite mode, he has a lot of HP. I think he has 50,000 HP, if I'm not mistaken, which is quite a decent amount. And yeah, you have to take him down, otherwise he's gonna kill you and you're gonna lose. And also there's another thing, if you don't kill him in 20 rounds, you automatically lose. Which is something that I discovered on my third Bloonarius, I think? No, it was the fourth one, where I think the map was Bloonarius Prime. I think that's when I discovered this. So yeah, anyway, we're gonna talk more about him when he appears. There's still 33 rounds and we need to prepare a lot of money. And how do you prepare a lot of money? With banana farms. By far, one of the best things to ever do, just spam banana farms. Now usually you can go for quite a few things. You can go for top path, you can go for middle path, you can go for the bottom, whichever you want, whatever makes you feel happy on the inside. But if we're talking about efficiency, the best way, at least for me, to do it is by spamming 200 farms. Spam quite a few of them in the early game, and leave some space in between them. Now you're gonna see what I mean in a minute. Once we get a few more farms, because we'll be going for Monkeyopolis. For those of you who are playing this game, you already know what it is. If you haven't played this game, you probably are like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Well, you're gonna see in a minute. Or actually in quite a few rounds, because this thing is quite expensive and we're gonna need a lot of money. So that's the thing with Elite Bloonarius. You have to manage your money, and on top of that, you have to build up a decent defense, good enough to beat him. Now you don't have to like beat him right away. You can let him get through, like halfway through the map and still beat him. But you know, as long as you kill him before the next Bloonarius shows up, then you're fine. Okay, when are we gonna get some money for the banana farms? I'm kinda starving for money. I'm starving for cash. Speaking of starving, yeah, I think we are gonna lose some road spikes pretty soon, judging by the looks of it. Because yeah, the balloons are starting to get a little bit overwhelming. I mean, it's kinda normal, like we only have Oben and a 000 Dark Monkey. So yeah, that's not a lot of defense, but it's on purpose. I'm trying to invest as much of my money as I can into farms and nothing else. And we're gonna keep doing that until we can go no more, or until we see that we're starting to struggle and we can't like hold the balloons. So yeah, I'm gonna get a banana farmer just in case, because I'm kind of lazy. If you don't know what he does, basically he collects bananas from banana farms, and as you can see, he has a pretty large radius, which is very nice. Also, make sure to get another farm right around here-ish. Yeah, that's good enough. As long as the banana farms are in his radius, I'm happy. Oh no. Yellows. The yellows. No? Alright, well, yeah, we're starting to struggle. So yeah, basically after you build the third banana farm on 200, you wanna start upgrading the Dart Monkey. And we're gonna get him up to... For now it's gonna be a 0-0-3. But later we're gonna get him up to 0-2-3. But, you know, not quite yet. We're gonna do it later on. For now, we wanna focus mostly on farms and nothing else. That's just the way it works, man. You want as many farms as possible. However, we have another issue. Well, actually we have one for everything. Because there's quite a few balloon types. There's regrow balloons, there's well, you know what, I'm not gonna explain every single balloon in this game. If you want more information, just check out the wiki or watch someone's review on the game. Because yeah, this video is not meant to be a Bikini 6 review. So yeah, ooh, we're still leaking. That's interesting. Alright, pop the leads. Pop them. There you go. Put them back first. And yeah, 5 farms for now seems to be enough. For now, that is. Keyword, for now. But we're gonna upgrade them. Or should we? I don't know. Like, we can do one of two things. One is to... Well, basically we had a couple of options here. One of them was to keep on spamming 200s, or get a 320. And I decided to go for the 320. It's pretty nice. It gives a lot of bananas, as you can see, 16 bananas. That's quite a bit. And with the valuable bananas, it gives you 25% more cash, which is wonderful. And I think I'm gonna go for like an additional one, probably somewhere around here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You can build you can upgrade any of your farms up to 320. I've seen some people upgrade them only up to 300, but I don't know. Like, why don't you get valuable bananas, man? It's so much extra cash. I would always get it. All right, now it's time. At this point, as you can see, we have 5 rounds left, so we need to start preparing. And what do we need, you may ask? Well, we're gonna need group popping power. So let's make sure that we get that. We're gonna slow down, because we're gonna get a boomerang right around here-ish. Or you know what? We're gonna put him a little bit lower, just a little bit. I'm gonna upgrade him up to 302, and look at the balloons now, melting. Well, that was a joke and a half. Yes, it was, sir. Indeed. Look at how easy it is, man. Is it supposed to be challenging? I don't think so. Well, it is going to get challenging, don't get me wrong, but it's gonna take a while. For now, let's get a couple of things. We're gonna need a submarine. We're gonna place it right about here. We're gonna grade it up to 300, which is the submergent support one. And basically what it does is it decamos balloons in its radius, which is kinda nice. It's a pretty cheap way to get camo detection. You can also get it with a village, but I'm trying to be efficient with my money, so... Speaking of village, we are gonna go for one, but not quite yet. Before that, I'm gonna go for a ninja. And I'm gonna upgrade it up to 003. Soon to be 004, because that's gonna be our Bloonarius popping power. But before that, we have to be worried of one thing. Bloonarius himself. Look at that, 50,000 HP. That's quite a bit, my guy. How are we supposed to take it down? With ease. All you need is this guy. Because look at his health now. Just chunks of health flying away. That's the beauty. That's so beautiful, man. Alright, now it's time to get another boomerang. Yes, you heard me right, another one. Because believe it or not, we don't have enough popping power. Before that, we're gonna get a village. I know we're playing on normal speed, but that's because I want to make sure that I have good positions. We're gonna upgrade them up to 302, or you can also upgrade them up to... you can also get them up to 320. You can also get a 320. Sorry, I messed up again. Sorry. What I was trying to say is you can go for pretty much any crosspat you want. You can go for the 420 or 402. Basically, the 420 will attack much faster, while the 402 is gonna pop lead balloons and it's gonna do an additional damage. Usually the additional damage is better, but I tend to go for a mixture of both. And yeah, as you can see, Bloonarius' health is pretty darn low. So in the meantime, while he's, you know, being absolutely melted, we're gonna go for some farms. Why not? Right? That's what you do. When Bloonarius is about to die, just farm like a madman. Farm like there's no tomorrow. As you can see, it is pretty efficient. We're farming quite a bit. We already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 farms. Sadly, one of them is just barely out of radius. No! No! I messed up my positioning. Yeah, that sucks. That sucks quite a bit. But whatever. It is what it is. We can get an additional farmer though, if I really want to. And you know what? For the sake of being lazy, I'm gonna place one. Now, you don't need to do it, but since I have so much monkey money, I can just afford it. So, yeah. Another banana farmer just so we can collect bananas. And yeah, Bloonarius, tier 1, will get destroyed in 3, 2, 1. Destroyed. First tier, a joke, right? Indeed, it was. Now we're gonna farm a little bit more. Just a little bit. We're gonna go for quite a few banana plantations. We're gonna go for pretty much all of our farms are gonna be banana plantations. That's gonna be by far the most efficient thing to do. You could also try to save up for a BRF or Banana Research Facility, which is gonna give you quite a lot of cash. But we're gonna get him later. For now, we need to upgrade our farms. We're gonna upgrade them a little bit, and then we're gonna get some defense, because believe it or not, for the second tier, this is not gonna be enough. We're gonna need even more damage. Alright, well, we're back. We're back with Bloonarius once again. And for some reason the music didn't change. I don't know why, it didn't change, it just stays like that. Alright. I guess a bug that Ninja Goon has to fix. Anyway, now it's time to start working to our defenses. We're gonna do some pretty interesting actions. And yeah, I'm doing them for the solid reason of trying to survive and not die. Because believe it or not, it is pretty hard to do that. At least here. Here it is pretty hard. So we're gonna go for the 4-2-0 Alchemist. We are gonna go for a cannon now, which is gonna be right around here. I think that's a okay position. Now we're gonna collect some money. We're gonna get an assassin, believe it or not. Yeah, the assassin is surprisingly not a bad tower. He is a pretty decent one, in fact. We're gonna get the bigger bones because it's free, and we're gonna keep on, damaging. That's what we need to do. Now, sadly, I am gonna sell a Banana Research Facility and get Eliminator, because we kind of need him. We kind of need him for this part. I know it's kind of weird, so like, why would you go for this tower in particular? That's because I've watched some guide videos before, and apparently Eliminator is surprisingly not a bad tower. I tested him out on one of the Elite Bloonariuses, like before, and it turned out to be pretty good, so that's why I'm using it. Alright, now I'm gonna go for yet another boomerang, just for insurance, nothing else really. But before that, I'm gonna go for additional mob damage. Why are we going for more mob damage, you may ask? Well, because as you can see, Bloonarius is getting pretty darn far. And that's scary. That's some scary stuff right there. And yeah, we're gonna need some good DPS for him. As you can see, the BFBs are getting almost out of range of the attack zone. Which means that at one point or another, we're probably gonna start struggling, so let's get something. I just upgrade the boomerang out of panic mostly. Don't really look at this, you don't really have to do it. But I did it anyway. Now it's time for Overdrive, which is usually a decent mob damage, and it's gonna help out with Bloonarius quite a bit. And as you can see, are we gonna survive this? Are we fine? Are we gonna survive Bloonarius level 2? Or are we gonna die? What's gonna happen, guys? Comment down below. Lol. No, don't do it. You already know what's gonna happen. We will kill him. Tier 2 popped. Finally. Nice. Now it's time to do something kind of weird. I'm gonna sell this. Gonna sell this. Gonna sell this. We're gonna sell pretty much everything. Yeah, I know, it is weird. Why are we selling like literally every single tower, man? Isn't this a little bit weird? Well, yeah, it is. It is weird, but believe me, it is efficient, because the attack zone can pretty much solo everything, like no joke. Like literally, as you can see, it can solo for like the majority of the game. So yeah, until the next Bloonarius comes up, we're just gonna farm hard. That's what we need to do. Just keep on farming. And yeah, we'll see you guys on the other side when Bloonarius comes up again. Alright guys, so we're back with the Bloonarius again, and as you can see we are kinda struggling. 2 million HP. This mother rapper has 2 million HP. This is a lot. A lot of HP. So, what does that mean? Well, it means that we're gonna be struggling. The question is, can we survive this? Can we survive this? Probably thinking, well, why don't you just go for something useful? What we are gonna go for is a myth first. We're gonna sell this village, we're gonna get bigger radius and bigger drums. And we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until we can afford this beauty. Sun Temple. That's what we require right now. If we don't get the temple, we're probably going to die. So, we're in a desperate need for this guy. The question is, do we have enough? Are we gonna survive, or are we the dead? That's the question. I'm kinda terrified to know the answer of. Because I've been trying pretty hard to get to this point, man. Like, I'm not the best player in the game, but I'm trying my best, alright? We're trying up in here. Alright, there he is. Alright guys, are you ready? You know what, actually first, before that, sell the MIB. We're gonna get this, and do it. There we go. We got our temple, which is very nice. We're gonna go for a village though. A nib, just in case. And we're gonna start working towards a mad. The mad is, if you don't know what the mad is, which most of you probably should know what it is, but if you don't, well, it's basically like one of the best things to go for Bloonarius, because it deals 750 damage per missile. However, the attack rate is not the best, but it is what it is. That's like still one of the most efficient ones, because look at that damage. Just going up and up and up. Already has like doing hundreds upon hundreds per shot. It's awesome. Like, especially when we use the ability, it's just mega damage. Mega damage everywhere. It is quite beautiful to say the least. Now we are gonna need some extra stuff though, so we're gonna get it. We're gonna get Cripple Moab, which is gonna basically make it so that Bloonarius takes more damage. And we're gonna go for another thing that's pretty similar. It's the Super Brittle. I think you've seen it. I think I used it as a sacrifice, so you've probably seen it. And we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. And as you can see, Bloonarius is starting to lose quite a decent amount of his HP already, which is good. But it's not enough, guys. It's not enough. He's halfway dead, but it's not enough damage. We need something else. We need some additional damage. And what better way to do it than attack zone? We're gonna go for a straight up attack zone, because why not? It's gonna help out quite a bit. As you can see, now we're doing some better DPS for sure. And yeah, now we're just waiting. We're waiting until this guy dies. In the meantime, what you can do is upgrade this farm, which I got. If you were able to get an additional farm, then upgrade it to Banana Central. And as you can see, I'm overclocking it with a specific tower, with the overclock pretty much, and I'm using a tech bot. You don't have to use a tech bot, but it's gonna make your life so much easier, so why don't you just use it? And yeah, at this point, Bloonarius is dead. Like, he's going nowhere. He is as good as dead. We just have to survive this last skull, which we're gonna survive it with ease. And Bloonarius is going to die. Finally. A little bit of a close go there, I'm not gonna lie, but that's the way it is. We're gonna lock our mad in place, and we're gonna start working towards farms. Because believe it or not, we're gonna need even more farms than that. We're gonna need so much more. So we better start working towards them, right? Oh yeah, we are going to, don't worry. We're gonna start working towards this, we're gonna get this, and we're gonna get probably like, maybe one last farm. Maybe. Or I can go for like a little bit more. Let me just see. Oh, I didn't got the... Oh, I don't have enough money for BRF. Well, that's kind of weird. Imagine not having enough money. Alright, but the main thing is that this farm is gonna be the main money producer. So, as long as it's on the screen, we're fine. Let's just say that. Alright, can we fit one more farm somewhere? Which is not gonna get absorbed? I guess no. Alright, that seems like a decent amount of farming. So I'm gonna stop at this point. However, I am gonna go for something else. I am gonna go for another engineer. He's gonna be kind of in range of the village for the extra discount. And he's gonna turn into another overclock. I'm gonna go for another tech block though, because it's kinda useful. We're gonna go for ultra boost. And we're gonna start ultra boosting our tempo, because it is very strong. And we're gonna need a lot of power. I'm gonna go for an additional tower though. We're gonna go for the energizer, which is gonna reduce the cooldown by a little bit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I'm gonna see you in a couple rounds. See you in a split second. Alright guys, well, it's time for tier 4. And as you can see, we're gonna need quite a lot of cash in order to survive. So we're gonna go for a homeland defense. And we're gonna go for our magic sacrifice, because that's the only thing that we're missing at this point. We're gonna go for Avatar Brad. This should be more than enough. We also have these guys, which their total cost is a little bit over 40k, so we're set on that. We're obviously set on military with the MAD. And we also have, this view. The rest of the towers help us out. Now we can also sell this tower, which I'm going to, because it's gonna get sacrificed. And it's gonna be kind of pointless. So at least we'll be getting some extra money in the process. We can get some money by selling it right before we transform our temple into true sun god. And he's going to turn into a vengeful temple, believe it or not. We're just gonna need a few things beforehand. And these few things are the rest of the tier 5 monkeys. Super monkeys in particular. So we're gonna get anti-bloom, and we're gonna go for Legend of the Night. And funnily enough, I'm gonna place it in range of the temple, which is something that you should not be doing, but it has an ability that allows you to teleport anywhere on the map. So why not get it? Like, there's no real reason not to. So I'm just gonna get it because why not? Let me just find a good spot for it. There it is. Don't forget to use your abilities while you're at it. And there it is, Legend of the Night. It's here. And we can teleport him wherever we want. So I'm gonna put him kind of like at the top here. He has a lot of range, so why not? Alright, time to activate abilities now. Activate and start shredding, please. Yes, that's how you do. That's how you do it, man. That's how you destroy. Isn't it beautiful, man? Shredding through everything. You know what? I'm not quite sure if I have enough on the primary, so I'm gonna get this guy, just an additional 5k, just in case, just so I can be safe. Because imagine if we didn't have enough. And the thing is that if you really don't have enough money, if you can't spend 50k on every category, you actually don't get the temple. You don't get the vengeful temple. So yeah, we better not mess this part up, because if we do, I'll be very upset. And I'm gonna be very depressed with my life today. So let's see if we can survive. Alright, once we... how much does this guy sell for? 66k, so once we get around 480k, we are gonna sell this guy, and we're gonna also afford the temple. And that's when we're gonna start shredding. We're gonna start annihilating like there's no tomorrow. Alright, it's about time. Sell this guy, you serve your purpose. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I guess I miscalculated. Oh, frick. Oh, god, oh, frick. Well, I messed up. This was my mess up, I will admit it, but who cares, because we're getting the temple. Anyway, let's just make sure that the Legend of the Night's out of range. And temple is ours. And this is the Vengeful Temple, guys. And as you can see, it's ridiculous. It is a very, very strong temple indeed. Now it's time to go for Permabrew, just extra buffs. We are gonna go for an additional temple though. It's gonna be right around here-ish. Yeah, here's a decent position. And he is going to be mostly support temple. Yeah, we don't really need something too ridiculous. So it's gonna be a support temple. I'm gonna get my sacrifices for the support. I'm also gonna get a village, because why not? Get an extra fold of arms. And after we're ready, we're gonna get another sun temple. This is only support temple, keep in mind. We don't really need something too ridiculous. So let's get it. We're gonna give it some range. And he reaches. And as you can see, our temple has pretty much infinite range. And Bloonarius is... Finally! We took care of this mother effer. And we got a pretty decent reward. And it's time for the last Bloonarius, guys. 1 round left. Holy goodness, Batman. Are you ready? Are you ready, guys? Because I sure am. We're gonna slow down just for a bit, because I'm gonna get a couple of things first. I need to upgrade this one up to Homeland Defense. And I'm gonna go for my Mad again, because obviously we need him. We don't really need money at this point, so I'm gonna just do the unthinkable. I'm gonna sell the farms. At this point, like, this is the last round. We don't really need that much money. So let's just sell this. We're gonna sell even our Monkeyopolis. And we're gonna start overclocking our Mad. And we're gonna, you know, do something else. We're gonna get mostly just towers. At this point, guys, you don't really need anything. Just spam towers, really. That's all you really need. So we're gonna spam quite a few towers. Well, we're gonna go for like something random. Let's get primary training. Let's get, like, what's one of the strongest things in the world? Let's think. What should we really be getting at this point? Oh yeah, how can I forget? Can I fit him in? I got him. Well, I actually can. We're gonna go for Apache Prime. We're gonna go for pretty much whatever you want. Like, once round 19 is here, just make sure you have a lot of towers. And you should be good. Now, we can also get we could have also afforded a Paragon, but believe me, for this run, you don't really need a Paragon. Also, I forgot to get one little baby thing. I forgot my sniper. I'm gonna put him on strong for extra damage. We're also gonna go for one of my personal favorite towers. No, it's not a tank zone. What? You think I'm a basic? No. We're gonna go for Inferno Ring, because why not? And we're gonna go for one last thing. We're gonna spam a few ice towers around. You're gonna be taking, bro, why are you getting ice towers? Well, because Super Brittle has limited range, and Bloonarius is pretty much out of it. So I'm gonna sell and rebuy him. That's why I'm doing it pretty much. There's no other reason. So yeah, we're gonna start preparing another one pretty soon, whenever Bloonarius exits out of the range of Brittle, which is gonna take him a while. And the question is, will we survive? I'm pretty sure you guys already know the answer. It is yes. We have $270,000. Like, we can get literally anything. And oh my god, how can I forget? Energizer! I was wondering what I was missing from my strategy. 20% cooldown reduction on everything? Sure thing! And it's time to obliterate once again. Holy crap, it's getting a little laggy. I know, it is laggy, but that's just the way it is, man. That's the way it is. But as you can see, we're already done with like with 30% of his HP, and he's made just a little baby progress, which is a good indicator. It shows that we're doing a good job. As you can see, we don't really need anything. We don't need our what was it called? Super. We don't really need a Paragon for this run. You can go for a Paragon if you want to go like extra safe, but believe me, it is not recommended. I'm even gonna go for Glue Storm, because why not? Let's just get a Glue Storm. Because if you don't know what the Glue Storm does, it basically just makes everything on the screen take extra damage. It's not anywhere near as strong as like the what was it called? Cripple Moab or the Brittle, but it is some extra health, which could be nice. So that's why I'm getting it. And yeah, I think we should be able to beat them with ease. You know what we can also do? You can keep your tempo on strong, so that way it can target the Bloonarius as its primal target. Because it may get distracted by like Moabs, the Moabs that pop out of this guy, or maybe it can get distracted by other things like the bad balloons that pop out. So you want to make sure that the tempo is on strong. That's something that I should have done a while ago, but I forgot. Sorry for that. And as you can see, the bads, they're not that big of a threat at this point. Like, we were struggling to them last time, but now they're getting absolutely annihilated. Isn't it beautiful though? Isn't it beautiful how we're just shredding? Even though the game is laggy, it doesn't matter. We're obliterating this mother effort. Holy crap, 70 million HP left, not bad. Time to use Homeland, time to use Rocket Storm, and as you can see, his health is just melting away. That was actually kind of a okay Bloonarius, to be honest. Like, sure, the fact that now you can use on the Oven was kind of an interesting twist, but I don't know. Besides a little bit of besides a slightly different early game, it is kind of a mech Bloonarius, to be honest. I think the last one was much more interesting because it was an improbable mode and you had to think about a lot of things. But here, I don't know. I just find this Bloonarius to be kind of mech. I prefer the last one, at least in my opinion, that is. Alright, while I was talking, I forgot to, you know, repurchase my Super Brittle. Sorry for that. And yeah guys, Bloonarius is gonna die and we're gonna be successful. I think the answer to that is obvious, but I want to ask you, what do you want to see in this game? Like, do you want me to do guide videos like that one in Bloonarius? Do you want me to like just play the game normally? Do you want me to do like challenges? Maybe we can do some co-ops with some other YouTubers. What do you want? Comment down below. I would love to hear your opinion. Because I'm not quite sure what to do with this game. Like, sure I can keep on doing guide videos if you want me to, but maybe we can do challenges. Challenges are usually pretty cool. And yeah, Bloonarius should be dead. We're already at the last skull. I can't really see well though. My vision is kind of being blurred by everything. And I can't quite see Bloonarius. Like, my main indicator is the beam of the true sun god. That's the only way I can kind of see his position. Oh wait, no. Actually, I can see his eye over there. Hello, Bloonarius. Are you being terrified? You have like barely any HP left. Lol. Yeah, he's scared, guys. He thought that he could take us down in the beginning, and to be honest, he almost did. But right now, he is the one who's gonna become the dead. We just have to make sure to not die to the fortified paths, because these are the last ones that he spawns. And as you can see, they got completely and utterly obliterated. And after, let's do a countdown after we use our abilities and see for how long he can survive for. Are you ready? Homeland and this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, I guess he survived more than 10 seconds. Guess my defense isn't as OP as I thought. But it still doesn't matter. If we got a Paragon, he will be dead by now. Wait, he will be dead, but as I said, you don't really need a Paragon in this. You can easily beat it like this. So yeah. His HP is below 1 million, so 3, 2, and 1. Destroyed. Holy crap. We did it. Bloonarius is gone. We got a nice badge, we got quite a few monkey money, we got trophies, and a 400 ace, as well as a power-up, which was kinda nice. So yeah guys, well, that's gonna do it for the first video in BTD6. Comment down below what you would like to see in the future. And yeah, with that out of the way, that's gonna do it for the video. Thank you everybody so much for watching, I appreciate you for sticking around to the end. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content in the future, and while you're at it, drop a like on the video, it means a lot to me. And I will see you in the next video. Until it comes, that was King Rexy, over and out.